In the first great decision of his life, Delaunay was having second thoughts. If he surrendered, he would live ever after with the shame of defeat. If he carried out his threat, he would die with the blood of thousands on his conscience. The governor lost his nerve. The threat turned out to be a bluff. He surrendered. The siege of the Bastille was over. The watchmaker Humbert was one of the first to enter the prison. Immediately, he helped disarm the defenders and placed them under guard. The crowd liberated a store of gunpowder, along with 7 royal prisoners. None of Delaunay's men were injured, and only 1 defender died. But the besiegers were not so lucky. 83 were killed, and 15 were wounded. The governor gave himself up. He marched out of the Bastille to be escorted to his trial at the Hôtel de Ville. For the governor and his men, the streets of Paris proved more dangerous than the ramparts of the Bastille. One of Delaunay's officers wrote later, "Stones were thrown at me. Women gnashed their teeth and brandished their fists. I did not know how I would die, but I felt that my last moment had come." The governor cried out, "Let me die." This time, the crowd gave him what he asked for. Delaunay was the first, but not the last, official to die in terror at the hands of the people. The people called for his head to be cut off and displayed as a traitor. On the same day Delaunay's blood was spilled onto the streets of Paris, King Louis was out hunting at Versailles. On this most critical day in French history, Louis wrote just 1 word in his sporting diary: nothing. After the Bastille fell, a contractor submitted an application to pull the prison down. He got the job, and 800 men and women set to work with picks and shovels. Stones of the Bastille were used to build a new bridge over the River Seine in Paris, while others were made into souvenirs. The people of Paris celebrated the fall of the despised Bastille. Jean-Baptiste Humbert, along with 954 other citizens, was awarded the title Conqueror of the Bastille. The fall of the Bastille became the symbol of the French Revolution. Talk gave way to action, and within 4 years, the French people overthrew the monarchy and guillotined thousands of their countrymen. The king, queen, and their children were imprisoned. In January 1793, King Louis XVI was beheaded at the Place de la Révolution in the center of Paris. His death ended hundreds of years of rule by the monarchy in France. Humbert disappeared from the pages of history and returned to his work as a watchmaker. In his account of the events of the 14th of July, he wrote, "In all that I strove for, I believed myself to have done only my duty, for which I want neither glory nor reward. I am content simply to have helped France to recover her liberty."